fun!
Welcome to Get Into Fighting Games.
Yes, this intro is the coolest thing ever made.
It's still hot. It's still hot.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
Tell him.
Welcome to Get Into Fighting Games Deep Barrel Edition. I don't know what to tell you, man. I feel like there's some folks that, you know, like to stick to what I would call the Evo circuit.
Yeah, the Evo circuit, huh?
And there's nothing wrong with the Evo circuit. Those are good games. They're fun. They reward you by putting time in. You have a vibrant, thriving community that you can get in touch with, Discords to jump in, replays to watch, all kinds of fun things if you stick to the Evo circuit. And believe me, I'm a fan of those Evo circuit games. But there's just something in my blood. there's something in my blood
deep inside
that craves something more, you know. I like fighting games, but I don't just like fighting games. I like fighting games. You know, I like the entire concept of what is happening. And for that, the Evo circuit is not enough. And the indie sprinkles and the things that come are always, I'm just like, what's that over there? What's going on? Oh, yo, okay, 2 life bars, 2 characters punching each other. What's happening? Talk to me. Who's
Variety,
doing what?
Everything,
you know?
yeah. What drives your hunger, Woolie?
It's just... I'm built different. Oh, I need to know everything. This genre, I need to know. I've been at this for like the majority of my life at this point, and I've loved so many of them that uncovering a new one in and of itself is fun just because I have all the memories of the other ones I've uncovered. And it's like, oh, what's going on with this? What's unique here? What systems does this have? Are there any things that are, you know, referential? Are there any links? Are there ties to other things? What do we know, right, in the story that is fighting games? Because, hey, you know, one day that little release from a company called Dimps that's doing just some licensed work. Next thing you know, they're working on fucking Street Fighter in the background, you know. That little Battle Fantasia game that is showing up to show you 3D characters on a 2D plane on the Taito Type X2 engine. You're like, oh, this engine can do some shit. Yeah, turns out that's where all the new fighting game generations go. You know, like there's things here, so it's fun. It's fun to dig up history, and that's what we're doing today a little bit. Here's the other thing too, because Friday Night Fisticuffs, the previous show we did, was a long running thing. There's a whole lot of episodes of games already covered, and Scrub Lords as well for the shittier side of the Kusoge side of things. So there's a lot of ground we can retread in some cases for people that are new to the WoolieVersus world and that don't know things. But there's also games that are just worth like jumping online with and playing with people together as well.
Right.
Things that I haven't seen in a minute, you know? So sometimes we grow new, sometimes we go back to what we looked at on the previous channel and give it another spotlight, you know? And today's a little bit of both of those things. So we're going to start with Weaponlord. Weaponlord is a very storied game. It's very important in the, I guess, trajectory of my online career, whatever you want to call it. And it starts with a show called Fighterpedia. I had a show back in the day on Machinima. It's called Fighterpedia. It's a just wacky ass dive into, well, pretty much as the name implies, right? It's the fighting game encyclopedia, but it's not really. It's more of just a joke show with some wacky stuff.
Of course.
It's an excuse to talk about obscure fighting games and dumb facts that like people had no idea existed, you know?
Which is a good excuse for me.
Yeah. Yeah, it's an excuse to tell you that Way of the Warrior for the 3DO or 3DO was developed by Naughty Dog, you know?
Oh, okay.
We had an episode called Play Weaponlord Immediately, and the reason why is because you really should have played Weaponlord immediately. It was a wild, ridiculous game that came out in the mid-90s at the peak of Street Fighter 2 hype. D. James Goddard is a staffer who was brought in around the era of Capcom creating Super Street Fighter 2.
Okay.
So Street Fighter 2 was a huge hit. Then they made the expansions. You had your champion edition, and then you had your hyper fighting, and then people at that point, it was such a massive, incredible, humongous popular game. It reignited and changed the entire arcade industry.
Absolutely.
And it was so big that it got to a point where like Capcom's like, okay, we're seeing now that people are making Rainbow Edition. They're making their own weird floating versions of the things, characters changing, hacks, all
Multiple
kinds.
fireballs.
Oh yeah, nonsense, right? And people were leaning into that. People were actually spending money on these bootleg arcade machines, which of course Capcom was not making their money off of selling. They basically wanted to come in and like defeat a lot of the bootleg that was coming out by putting out something that was clearly the next step in. And it wasn't through Street Fighter 3 because they just they weren't there yet. But they were developing. They wanted to put out something that had like clearly new characters, new shit going on, new everything. Exactly.
Sprites, music, sound.
So the project for Super Street Fighter 2 got developed, and that was a big part of the direction. Was when Akira Nishitani wanted to kind of have the game stick to this kind of like more slow and fundamental way of being played, and it didn't fully embrace how fast and how crazy the previous games, the hacks and the Rainbow Editions were going. And people are like basically realizing that like once you get on that hyper crack,
you can't go back.
You can't go back.
You can't. There's no way.
The speed changes your perception of the game. It changes how you play, So Akira then was like, no, we need to keep it slow. We need to keep it deliberate and have a certain way of making the game. And then they made Super. And we all know, if we don't know, I'll tell you, it wasn't very good. People did not like Super. Super Street Fighter 2 was rough. It was slow. It was weird. They had the new characters and that was cool. But overall, it was a bad version of the game, and people were just much more satisfied with the crazier shit, including hyper fighting, which was like the last official version of the game even. But D. James Goddard was part of the Capcom USA staff at the time, and he is responsible for submitting the character DJ into the roster, right? Apparently the original version they had for that character was a very racist and horrible caricature, which has never seen the light of day. So he saw that and went, no, here, let me propose instead
this guy.
Yes, a reference to Billy Blanks from King of the Kickboxers, which is basically, that's who DJ is. He's got the same hair. He's got a similar kind of like outfit. And they went, let's do that. And he went, okay. Not the first time, of course, that like a racist Street Fighter 2 character design has had to been, whoa, hey, don't look at that. Let's put this in there, Super had come out and they'd clearly seen that like, yeah, this was not being received very well. So they were like, we need to just embrace the speed and the hype and the crazy shit going on in all these Rainbow Editions, and we need to just definitively put a fucking cap on it. And that's when Super Turbo came out. They're like, supers, let's go, right? Which, to be fair, I want to say like Art of Fighting had like the secret desperation moves, the you're about to die super special moves and things like that at the time. And KOF 94 was coming in with their supers as well. So, but yeah, no, Super Turbo just came out. They added that, and then they just fucking sped the game up. And people were like, let's fucking go.
Now it's time.
And the rest is history, right? D. James eventually left Capcom and then wanted to make his own fighting game. And he was, again, someone who was involved in, submitting that character, and then got involved as well in the playtesting and all different aspects of the design. So he had a pretty good, track record for understanding fighting games and things like that. Got together, wanted to build his own fighting game. And this is where he gets involved with Visual Concepts, who makes the game Weaponlord, which was published by Namco. This game basically designed as if it were an arcade game, like in mind, but there was no arcade release of it.
Okay.
So, but he wanted to basically build it up in this way as if it were like ready for that like type of release the moment they
If they
okayed
approved it, let's go.
Yeah. That's a big deal, right? So anyway, we released this episode called Play Weaponlord immediately, and we threw in a lot of this history I just recapped for you there. Go watch it. It's still pretty fun. And thanks to Daisy Del Carmen, who edited, rest in peace, she passed away, but she edited the re-release of that episode, so you can go back and watch the Fighterpedia Play Weaponlord immediately remastered edition, which is up on the channel, and see what all the hubbub is about and where all the memes come from and what everyone is shouting out in chat right now.
Yeah. Going wild.
what they're making references to, But the deal with this game is that it is fucking metal and badass, and it is full of just super like
raw.
Just it is barbarian energy. Yes, it is pure barbarian energy. But you will notice that you tried looking up the move list just now, didn't you?
I gave up real quick.
What happened?
There was something about like quick slashes and thrusts and pokes and weird terms I'd never seen before, and I was like, you know what? It's one of those old things that I'm not gonna be able to absorb. Nope.
You fucked up. You fucked
I
up.
shouldn't have done that.
You fucked up by looking up the systems, because Weaponlord is one of the most impenetrable fighting games ever made. It is super cool. The themes are awesome. It's fun. The art is amazing. Everything about it is fucking fire. But it is absolutely impenetrable because D. James was thinking 3021.
Oh no!
At the time, and it shows in the design. So we're gonna crack this open and get into it. But just so that you understand an ounce of kind of what we're describing here, we mentioned these all off the list when we're talking in the Fighterpedia episode, right? But gameplay systems, right? Just as a primer, Super Nintendo game, you know what it looks like with the sprites and the
yeah,
right. So some of the basic universal mechanics are thrust blocking, which effectively is a parry system, ahead of Street Fighter 3, right? Literally in the episode, we yell before they existed at the end of every one of these things.
This guy was already on the ball. He was like, yeah, right? Deflect. Yeah.
Deflect.
This is the future.
Like closer to Soul Edge style, because it's like you hold a button and you input. Negative Edge is everything in this game. It is a massive... Get ready to release check. Okay?
This is the future.
Negative Edge is humongous in this game. Super important. So yes, you hold a button down, and then you can press up, forward, or down, and then you get a parry, right? That is a thrust block. It lists multiple endings. So every star difficulty that you go up, a new page of ending text for the character is unlocked, so that if you beat it on the hardest difficulty, you get the full story. Yeah, exactly. Right. Weapon to weapon. When two weapons clash at the same time, a struggle ensues. So there's a weapon clash. Samurai Showdown, right? Yeah. Okay. But the difference is that instead of a disarm, there's a weapon break system where if you both clash your weapons, you will go into that mash and thing. But if you did a 2-in-1, which is basically a super cancel or special cancel rather, you will clash, but then the person who did the cancel will break the other person's weapon, and then you have a broken weapon, right?
Yo.
So they have that. Okay. There is also deflecting, which is not the same as thrust blocking. Deflecting is a form of thrust block, except upon successful activation of it, the counterattack is automatic. Right.
Okay.
So a thrust block will knock the person off balance, and then you can follow up with something. But the deflect is a catch that then has a punishment in.
Okay.
It's kind of like a focus attack in a way.
Oh my God.
Before they existed. So third strike and 4 in the system, because you have 2 types of counter systems going on there.
Are we touching something that might have been like the holy grail of fighting game that people were like, you know what, this is too crazy.
It was too much.
But
we're not even halfway, dude. Takedowns. Okay, so
we're not even halfway.
So yes, there are OTGs effectively, right? And there are OTG specific moves that are like, you know, this is meant for hurting on the ground, like especially. Hair trim or clothing trim. Certain attacks mid swing, you can cut off a piece of clothing or hair for humiliation purposes.
Still cool.
Yeah, password
Visual
system.
damage.
Okay, the game has fatalities in it, but they're not just fatalities. What happens is you initiate a death combo, right? So during Holy Order Soul, how like at the end of doing a Dragon Install Sakai, he goes into the instant kill kind of thing.
Okay.
In this case, you do certain combos or moves into a fatality, right? So it's like a brutality. Conditions, and then you do the thing, right? Not conditions, but moves.
You do a string of moves.
And you kill with this move, and then this will be initiate a fatality, okay? But once the fatality, once it happens, that is the beginning of the fatality. Because what happens then is you maintain control of your character, and then every special move your character does targets a different body part and destroys it, or juggles it, or OTGs it.
So then you can pick your sequence of moves.
So then you pick your sequence for the death combo.
Okay.
So if you want to juggle the head, you do head juggle combos until eventually the hit points on the head give up and the head splats open. And in the episode we make a joke like, look, brains, you know, or a body or whatever. Like it is a fatality sequence that you choose. How do you want to like play it out, right?
That's pretty rad.
Wild shit.
All for my Super Nintendo.
All for your Super Nintendo. Not to mention it had X-Band, which is online play in the Super Nintendo era.
What?
There was a console add-on system called X-Band, which was literally plugging in your fucking 14.4K modem into a dial-up system that allowed you to play online matches with other people.
I never
in
heard of
the
that.
Super Nintendo Sega Genesis era.
Crazy.
It was called X-Band. This game had online play before online play existed in fighting games. Real shit. I'm not joking. Like
This is crazy.
It's legitimately insane.
He was in the future. He had a time machine.
Yeah, yeah. So it just goes and 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 there's a whole thing here. But let's just take a look at it.
Dude, how come they never like show this game to people?
Well, that's the problem. You see, is there was a period in time when there was sort of a hope that this could come back in some way, shape, or form, right? And D. James himself actually was working behind the scenes to see what he could do to try and bring the game back. But it is in the hands of Namco, and it seems like they were not really willing to release the rights. And then there was a discussion about how much they might cost and but the talks to get the rights never really went anywhere, which sucks. Because right around the era of Xbox Live Arcade popping off, right around that era, that was the time when like HD Remix came out and like a couple other things were happening. Street Fighter 4 was back, fighting games were in the resurgence and whatnot, and there was a talks of a possible project to remaster or remake the game. So the original game, as we know, is this thing, and then but a series of like
that's cool
potential HD remake sprites were developed with someone D. James was working with, and this is what it could have looked like, if they went to the extremes and they got the system to fucking. Yeah. Anyway, this is all ahead of us even like fucking playing the goddamn thing. So, but like it it could not exist. The world would have been, this timeline would have been too cool if this game existed. And like So this is what we got. Is, you know, just the dream that never was.
You're all dive in.
Awesome, fucking crazy ass game. So yeah, let's do that. You know, but that's a short, brief history in what this game is before other things existed. Yeah. Also, the story is like the prophecy of the blood moon must be completed. The warrior that was born under the blood moon has risen up. And will fight to it. Just yeah.
Yes. Yes.
At the height of the demon's power, 6 warriors dare to face him. Core.
Let's go.
Malaysia.
Look at that.
Sword.
Yep.
Look at that shield.
Would you call that a blood moon?
Nevada. Hey. Gentai.
It was foretold that one would live. Okay, the demon, yeah, and the Lord of the Demons will fall by the hand of the
Weaponlord.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look at the logo. It's a W, by the way.
Yo, this guy had ideas. This guy had ideas.
All right. So here's how committed to the idea of a arcade stick or arcade system this game is. The default layout is basic. Okay, first of all, no punches and kicks. You got backslash.
That's what I saw, and I closed that page real quick.
You got backslashes and forward slashes. Okay, so B1, B2, B3, F1, F2, F3. All right.
All
3 types of swings. For the the way it's set up is approximating a stick in the sense that X, A, B would be your bottom 3 buttons, as if you're kicks, and then L, Y, R are the top buttons.
I see.
Attempting to lay out that stick layout.
Oh,
madness. Madness. So we can comfortably arrange it to something a little more normal by just creating a light, medium, kind of heavy analog.
Oh my god, this guy went too deep.
All right, second is when you go to versus mode, it's going to put you right into a tournament system, because if you're playing, why not play? So you put in your initials for both players, and then it rotates. You can set the rule. You can set 2 out of 3s right away if you want to do sets.
Stasis or rotates. Best out of 3, 5, 7.
Tournament format immediately, right? Tournament format immediately.
I had it all.
Unfortunately, there is one downside to this, and that is when we go into this mode, we don't get the awesome character select screen. So we have a character select like this. This is quick select.
Okay.
But single player, just so that we can show you for the sake of having it on the record, features a much cooler character select screen, which we don't get in this.
I'm sure
because this is tournament.
Going on,
It's just, this is about getting to the meat. This is well long after you are accustomed to the game and you're just looking to fucking get matches going. So you don't want to waste any time.
Pages.
Yeah. So if you go to like story mode, for example, you get your intro story, of course. This is the character select screen.
Yo.
Right?
On the big hill?
Standing on the mountain. Pick your warrior. Yeah.
Music swelling too.
Awesome shit. Unfortunately, again, this is not for multiplayer, but that's what it be.
So you mean that like we never got close to getting a Weaponlord 2 after all of this?
We didn't. I mean, how close we got, you know, DJs can tell the story behind the scenes. There's stuff to be told, perhaps, but as far as it goes, this is what it is, you know. So anyway,
all right, let's get a tournament going.
Yeah, sure. Let's do it then. Let's embrace.
Gonna make it happen. Having a bracket. And if you got kids at home, this is easy to manage, you know?
I suppose so. I suppose so. The game will tell you who's up next. All right.
Let's go. I want to break some bones.
So the system itself is, again, very weird. We'll go on single, and then we'll take it from there. I got my boy.
Sword, Gentai, Divada, Zarak.
Final boss, core, main character, and so on and so forth.
Hey.
Bane, huh?
Zord.
Bane's everywhere.
I mean, he's got the hammer. Let's start on the cursed path, shall we?
Okay, let's go. Is there a second side to that map?
Battle.
Yes.
One.
Okay.
So, yeah, you got your two forms of lights, your two heavies, your two mediums, and your two heavies of a sword. If you hold what would be jab, essentially, and then press up, forward, or down.
Oh my god,
That's
okay,
that's your thrust block.
Parry.
Okay.
And I guess there's recovery on it, yeah.
Yeah, and exactly. There's also character-specific. I think it's called Jiba, like jump. No, Jida, jump in, down attacks.
Okay.
Jida attacks, right? So there's some. Excuse me. Some characters have specific buttons that have like down and an attack on it. There's a weapon clash there. And for your specials, you're gonna notice sometimes you'll be able to do like Hadouken style inputs or dragon punches, but sometimes you're gonna have to hold a button, do an input, and then release, right? And it'll like.
Whoa! What?
So this for me is medium kick, for example, then up, back, down. And, and then you get that, right? Or this is forward, up, back. Or no, up, forward, back. Up, back, forward. There it is.
What is this input?
So you have negative edge inputs as well to worry about, right?
That was too futuristic.
It's kind of wild, In the case of let's say you've got Zorn there, right? You're gonna
Zord.
end up using
Win.
your shield for a lot of what you need to do. Just give you an idea if we look at the move list that we have open, and then you can do your best to kind of like find what you find.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Hold F2 or F3.
so that would be your
medium
four
punch
thrust, yeah.
or high punch. And
The top, your punches are your quote unquote punches are your
four.
Fs.
Yeah, F. Okay.
You're right. So
F, up, forward, up, back. What the hell is this?
no, wait, hold on. Sorry, 4 is the bottom row. 4 is the kicks.
4 is the kick. Okay.
Yeah. So hold medium kick or heavy
Or high
kick, then motion forward, up, back.
What is this?
And then let go of the button.
Of course, there would be a stop to the learning of this game. What is this?
Madness. If the inputs are within the negative edge, we can go as crazy as we want.
I wonder if he was like, I have to make something different than everything else that's out there. I need to push it forward.
Meant for an arcade stick that never came, essentially. So you got your input there, right?
Yeah.
Medium or heavy.
Mm-hmm.
Forward, up, back is going to be, for example, your axe lift. So feel free
Battle. Two.
to give that a shot.
So, is that it?
Forward, up, back. So like, are you holding which button are you holding?
My medium kick.
Okay.
I'm trying my high kick.
Hmm.
Do I even have the right buttons?
Let's.
So weird because these swings are like, is that a light? Is
Yeah.
that a four? Is that a-
Is it a 4? Is it a back
What is-
thrust?
what am I doing?
Impenetrable. There's also a charge down for 1 second. Hold back. Hold B. Yeah.
Dude,
Flash kick input. Okay, so there's a flash kick input, but it's on the negative edge.
Oh my. Okay, let me try the instant motion moves.
Okay, instant motion moves are still there. You can just do back, down, back, forward, B2 or B3, or back, down, forward, down, back.
So it has to go forward should work, right? Or it has to go back and stuff.
Yes, it will. Yeah.
Okay.
So you want to go
Yeah, let's
back,
try
down, back, forward.
B2 or B3.
B2 or B3.
All right.
Okay. All right.
Dude, I feel like a new player. I've never played fighting games before. So back is the kicks or the punches?
Punches.
So this is when I push it.
Order!
And this is the motion. All right.
You got it.
So what about the kicks? Is there something else? No? Okay, well.
And you, yeah, and again, you can. You'll notice that like if you do, like it's forgiving if you like. If you release immediately after a series of motions, it's like it's not that unforgiving on the negative edge in a way. You can get stuff out unintentionally if you release your button a little early or not. You know.
All right.
Are you still not getting that first attack? The up forward.
Hell no!
No, it's not.
Hell no! Are you serious? What the?
Oh my God! It
came out!
Okay,
Something came out!
yeah, there it is. You got it.
That is terrible.
You got it.
That is terrible. That is the worst input I've had to do in any game ever.
You're good.
Oh my god!
All right.
Okay, let's go.
You're good.
Let's go.
You are more than good.
Oh my god!
And you got all kinds of moves like that in there.
Oh my god! The parries!
Clash.
There's blood everywhere. Yo, the sound of the metal clashing. Yo, 2-hit combos. Oh my god.
Arise!
Oh jeez. Oh jeez. OTGs! That is so brutal.
Babe.
Win.
That is so brutal.
Yeah, it's post-hit fucking BM all day.
Order!
No, let's go. You're your life. Oh shit, oh shit. Let's go.
Oh shit.
Rise, rise.
Nice. There you go. Yeah. And you have time. You have time. Don't worry.
I could have kept on going.
They absolutely give you time.
Battle 3.
Oh shit.
Arise!
Arise.
Arise!
Oh, that's terrible. Yo.
The thing gets started.
Oh shit. Spinning. Triple parries or what?
Oh!
Oh my god. I'm gonna arise. The wolves and everything. Yo, we're rolling. We're rolling.
Oh!
Get him. Yo!
Win.
We ain't done yet.
Yeah, there you go.
BM. Yo, no
All day.
manners.
All day.
No
Yeah.
manners. Okay.
Gentai. Core.
Yeah, no. It gives you time to fucking get all of that out there.
Battle
The
1.
systems will happen whether you want them to or not. Also, there are throws, but they're all command throws.
Okay.
They're all command grabs.
There's no, like,
yeah.
regular throw.
Yeah, and you can thrust, block, parry a command grab. But you can't regular block.
Uh-oh. Get out.
Oh. Get the flaming attack.
Let's go.
Or a strike.
There's a lot of blood. Let's go. Let's go. All right. No, to his face. Let's go. Oh my god. The blood. What is his position?
Oh,
What-
yeah.
What am I looking at?
Something. Nothing violating TOS, though. Don't worry about it.
Oh, that's a quick jump. Did I stuff your flame sword there?
You did.
Oh shit. I'm trying weird motions.
Yeah,
on the
me too.
controller.
Absolutely.
Man, we're bleeding. Come on, Gentai. Oh no, I'm not making you look good. Oh. Ow. Keep trying to cut.
Yeah.
Win.
Oh, that's my sword in front of me. I see.
No, that was my sword. I put my sword down in front of you.
Oh.
And then I posed. Okay, so for example, if we're gonna go
Some more moves. He tried. He did good effort. DJ, good effort.
okay.
Tried too hard.
Okay, impenetrable. Okay,
Too
so
hard.
core
If
360
Weapon
frame
Lord
strike.
was your first fighting game, I'm sorry. Didn't have to go through that. You know?
No forgiveness.
If you wanted to have a tournament
no forgiveness
for Weapon Lord,
B2 or B3, then forward, up, forward. So literally
Okay.
like anti-DP. Forward, up, forward. Off of
attacking upward.
off of one of the fierce punches. Then down, forward.
What do we have? Hold F2 or F3. Forward, back, down, forward. So it's forward, half circle, forward.
Forward, half circle. No, not quite.
Well, almost.
Almost,
forward.
yeah. Forward, back, down, back. Almost a half circle. Yeah.
Forward, down, T. Forward, down, forward,
Toward.
down, toward.
No. Forward is forward.
So what's T?
Oh,
God.
FAQ.
Might be a mistake.
Twice?
Or twice. Oh my god. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. Old facts, right? Old facts.
Old facts.
You gotta learn the code. So down twice, forward, down, twice. All right. And then with the backs, I got back, up, back, forward. This is ridiculous.
it's impenetrable.
What about instant motions? Forward, down, down, back, down, back.
But your Jita is down in F2. So you're good. Don't worry about that. You got your Jita down. No problems.
All right, let's go.
All right.
Like if it's that intricate, that's a lot of love. You can't deny it.
Battle 1.
Oh my god. Having a hard go.
It's hard.
That's my OG, my dedicated OTG there. But yeah. All right.
Getting
All right.
specials is
Just
so hard.
do your best. There we go. That's
You
what
got
I'm
it.
looking
You
for.
got it. Okay. Oh no, the punish. Oh. Okay, I got a few parries in there.
Core wins.
Oh my god.
Battle 2.
And the background with like all the like, what's that? Who's speaking at this battle right
yeah,
now?
these beasts, like half man, half beast creatures. Shit.
Let's go, Cheetah. Let's go, Cheetah. Yo, let's go. Cheetah-ing the shit out of you right now.
Battle
Got a good Cheetah.
3.
Ooh, that interrupted.
Oh, 3-hit combos. Oh, okay, okay. Yo. This is rough. Oh, you swinging.
Oh, ooh.
Oh, shit.
Oh my god.
Let's go. Let's go. Cheetah! Oh, no, it didn't happen.
Win.
It's flexing on top of me.
Ah, yeah, shit's rough.
It's domination.
All right.
Where we going?
Treetops.
Everything seems
Battle
cursed.
1.
That's a cool level.
Yeah, she has like teleports and shit. And that.
Oh, damn.
Find what you can. Good luck.
Okay. This thing. Damn, you got stabbed there. Come on, Divada. It's all in the Darth Maul. Okay.
Oh,
Yo,
my
bird? Oh, no parry for me. Oh my god. Stop bleeding. Stop bleeding. Stop bleeding.
Win.
That 18 pack right there.
Yo, that's what I was gonna say. She's
Battle 2.
ripped.
Oh, we got a little 2-in-1 right there.
Trying to parry.
Tried.
Oh my.
Ooh.
Ooh. I took to the air there.
Yeah!
Oh my god, you got That was cool. Oh damn. I might be invisible. Let's go, parry.
Oh!
Let's go.
Oh!
Let's go. Get in there, get in there.
Nevada.
I'm gone.
Win.
Yeah, she has. I know she has a teleport mid batch too.
Battle
If you can find
3.
it.
If you can find
If you
it.
can find it.
Oh, what was that? Okay. Electric shot on negative edge. Oh god. Depression. Oh! Oh! Dead. Oh.
Malaysia.
Yeah,
Win.
you got to get the right move. Right in that moment, you know.
I want to see some blood.
Battle
Yes.
1.
Yes. Not on bones.
Of course.
Yo, that big guy in the back, just chilling, huh?
Look at those pecs going. He's loving it.
Ripped. Oh, oh yeah. Just trying things.
Desperate.
Oh, let's go!
Oh! Oh!
No!
The clashes!
Zara.
Everybody loves clashes.
So there's a Genesis version of this game,
Battle.
which is inferior in a lot of ways.
Genesis.
Yes, but it's faster.
So do you have to like do moves with the start button and stuff?
or if you don't have a 6-button controller, yes. Also, the life bar doesn't have transparencies on it, but it is faster, so some people do like that. Oh, you got,
Yeah,
you
that's
got something
very-
there.
Inferno.
Inferno.
I am doing moves I have never done on a controller before.
Correct.
Oh shit.
Alright, we got
Yo,
some.
we swinging.
We got something.
What is going on? What's some kind of high-low mix-up? Something.
Zara. Win.
What a badass game.
Yeah.
Dude, that boss in the back looked like, look at these puny little tiny people
Hey.
fighting on top of me, just laughing,
Sword.
sunbathing.
Yeah, if only like these systems
Battle
were just
one.
in some like this was the height of discovering things
Hellfire!
is what people in fighting games like.
Hellfire!
The arcade sort of hidden fatality system thing, so they just took it to the extreme, you know?
Really thought about it. Oh god.
Oh,
Oh, yeet!
nice.
Warn up.
Back up, back up, back up. Let's go. Swing, swing! Wasn't there a show called Son of Zorn?
Was there?
I wonder. It was some kind of like live
Ooh,
action.
that roll again.
Yo.
It's an auto deflect. I think that might be one of the that's I think that's an auto deflect move for him.
I have to try to do it again.
Damn.
It was with like this. Yeah. So tricky.
Oh my god.
Roll on him. Roll up on him.
No, the hammer can't be broken.
Come on, come on. Cheetah! What you got?
Oh, it's hammer!
Hold up, here it comes.
Oh.
Oh! I was gonna rise again!
Oh! Oh!
Oh, almost.
Hey.
Almost crushed
Got
me.
something going. Got something going.
Battle. 3. Hellfire.
Yo. Let's go.
All right, gotta interrupt that. Yes, there we go. Ooh,
Yo, the damage.
that hurt.
Cheetah! Let's go. Oh, you're trying to parry that arise! Oh, interrupted.
Yes!
Let's go. What a badass.
Oh yeah, Son of Zion was a live-action animation hybrid on Fox. How about that?
Yeah. Yeah, I remember.
Battle 1.
There was
All these album cover stages too. You like your Guilty Gear style like metal shit. Yeah, so she's got aerial bird stuff.
It's a rising attack like that. Oh. Shit. Please block it. Please block it. Going down. No, not that button.
Fuck.
I'm gonna feed you to the dragons in the back.
Like his most basic spin flame sword attack, and I just like can't get it. I can't get it going. Oh.
Let's go. Oh.
Oh.
Let's go. Oh. Boot slash. Oh, nice. Almost.
Win.
Yeah, I want to see some of these finishers.
Yeah, he's a rad design to this day, man.
With the skull crutch. Yeah, if you see somebody with a skull crutch, you stay away from that. You know they've been through some shit. Shit. Okay, need to back off. I need to back off. Come on. Oh, that did no damage.
Hey.
Let's go. Get in there. Get in there. I should have G-Dad.
Looking for your Gita button. Oh.
Bleed.
Ah.
Flexing.
Win.
Core has a bunch of cool moves too. They're just like I
Impossible to
can't
come out.
fucking get him.
What was that again? F2, down tours, twice.
Battle 1.
We'll find some.
Okay.
There we go. There, that. Yeah.
Okay, command normals as well. Or something. Oh, that wasn't it. Oh, anti-air! That was clean. Oh. Come on, swing.
Oh my god. I like the interrupt the air, anti-air interruption. Like your momentum pushes you way back almost.
Cheetah! Oh no!
Mistime.
Yo, bleeding to death. Oh, this song is kind of high, actually.
Yeah, it is.
Win.
That's a barbarian
Battle
traveling the
2.
plains.
Okay.
Right?
Like at the very least, a Saturday morning cartoon. No, it need more blood. It wouldn't be bloody enough. But some kind of cool like comic. I can see it. Oh, there we go.
Big swing.
Thrust. That shield.
Right.
Ooh.
Come and get it.
Oh no!
Let's go. Play some Fang-a-Langs. Come on, Zarek. Oh, you're bleeding. You're bleeding. Shit.
Get in!
No. What?
Oh!
Yes. Let's go. Get in there. Get in there.
Zara.
I'm out.
Win.
Damn.
Battle 3.
I want to break your fucking weapon. More than anything.
Yo, axes. Those aren't footsies. Axes.
Yes.
Oh, shit. 3 hits. Let's go. Squirt.
Let's keep him out. There we go. Hold your distance. Oh, shit!
Let's go.
Spin it. No dashes either, eh? You gotta walk it.
Do the thing.
Oh! Sorry, do the thing! Yes! Yo! Oh, come on!
Oh
Oh!
my god.
Win.
I did the right move, but I didn't get the hits.
Almost.
That's the
Could've
when you
done
hear that
this.
music, and then yeah, Gentai is victorious. Damn. Oh,
Battle
nice.
1.
every stage.
Very nice.
Yeah, we got some stuff. Oh,
Oh, damn. Slice him, slice him. Let's go.
take this one.
Shit. I'm afraid. I am afraid. What was that? You got a fire axe?
Yeah.
Damn.
Get him.
Oh my god.
Get him.
Sword. Win.
Not bad.
Battle 2.
That's a heavy ass swing.
Yep.
Fuck. Yay!
The
Oh,
riposte thing or
yeah, it's a jumping parry, but it has a startup. You just can't. You just interrupted it. Yeah!
oh my god, you deflected my special.
That's sick. That's so sick. Okay,
Command throw.
gotta be careful with it though. Oof.
Cut him. Got all my limbs
Sword.
there.
Win.
Diving aerial, like little like thrust block.
Right through my attack.
Yeah, in the game where everyone is Tusk. Totally.
Battle.
Totally.
What is it? Only death awaits?
Death comes for all.
Yes.
Except me.
Very open lord like. Yo, you're doing some work with that swing. Let's go.
Okay.
I'm out.
Shit.
Oh, that could have been cool.
That's the air grab. Oh my god.
Let's go.
Doesn't hurt that much though. Woo!
What was that?
You got something.
Is that some kind of like? Oh my gosh.
Lazada.
Okay.
Win.
Not bad, not bad. In the snowy
Battle
mountains of
2.
death, Mount Doom.
All right, we have something there. Yes. Fuck.
Nope. Get up, get up. Try to do the air throw on that.
Maybe.
You got you on the ground too, though.
Fuck.
No, it doesn't work.
In. Oh my god, no. It's too
Some little
dangerous.
damage though.
Too dangerous. Oh!
Let's go. Too far.
Malaysia.
I want to keep hitting you.
Yeah, you gotta close the distance.
What?
I'll take it. And we're out.
No. I can't believe I hit you.
Gina!
Let's go, parries.
Back off, back off. Oh, the jump back!
Fudge. Debodied. Divided.
Oh!
Nevada. Win.
Okay.
OTG with that. Yeah. So as soon as I activated that move, you know?
And it goes a bit dark too.
Yeah. So do you want to see what some of those look like properly when done?
I absolutely do.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
I know there's nonsense. I can feel it.
Right
Get these
here.
motions out of my face.
Weaponlord Fatality demonstration.
Bone storm. Taking the head. Oh.
That's
The
not.
guts came out.
Yeah. That's not my cursor, by the way. That's the video. Each move with a different particular thing. OTG. There it goes.
The head.
Ugh.
Okay, that's badass. With this.
Gentai is
Yo, that's a good
victorious.
butcher's job.
It like the sprites are there, man. The
Guts,
disembowel attack.
head,
Spin.
muscles.
Sword.
Yeah.
And we're seeing some of these moves that we haven't seen before.
Yeah,
as
yeah.
well. Oh damn.
Oh! The bird chop.
Malaysia.
And it just, yeah, to the body pile
It's
there.
just meat on the floor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, honestly, it feels
Weapon
like
X. That was a weapon X. No, I'm not crazy.
it feels like if you're not in the corner, it's super hard to get like a sequence going. You have to be really good.
Oh shit, it's
Stab, let go of the sword, stays in.
Four.
Yeah.
Victorious.
Yeah.
It's cool. There's oh, there
Bane. Boom. Boom.
he beats
Boom.
him down. Beats him down and he howls.
So off the grab.
You're super high. He bounces away.
Hey, is
Yeah, that was violent.
victorious.
Bane roaring at Jesus. Oh yeah, the drop kick. The head's already on.
The head is off the drop kick.
Hey, is victorious.
There's an older video where someone like, maybe it's, let's see if it's in this one, but like there's some like legit head juggling that goes on for a while. I think although like yeah,
Nevada is victorious.
these are all the different routes. Yeah, okay.
Head juggle styles.
You gotta know your range and everything too, like
Sarah.
webbed up
Oh wow!
Sarah
like a
is
brutality.
Victorious.
Yeah.
Retrieve the body.
Inferno.
And then scrape. Yeah, so that's Propagator on YouTube. Thank you for the video there. Cheers.
Good job. Thank you for showing us some of the bloody stuff.
Yeah. It's like just this is the type of thing where like you're like, man, it really needed a second shot to iron out the move list, but like the systems are all there, the design is all there. They put so much into like what's going on. Now just good luck like achieving that. Weapon Lord is fucking wild shit. And again, we didn't like the story mode, just every character has pages and pages of plot and fucking
I'm sure it's fleshed out.
The relationships and Bane and Core, their brothers, all kinds of cool shit.
More nonsense.
I want to know if like high level play exists. Weapon Lord tournament footage. Let me just take a gander at Weapon Lord Grand Finals and see what happens. Yeah, this seems to be the one. All right.
0 out of 5. Double elimination.
This is
Bad
CPU
one.
CPU tournaments. Wait, does that imply CPU is playing? Let's see if we can find something.
Is there such a thing?
Oh, there must be. Where's the tech?
Where's the tech? Where are the people?
Let's take a look. Maybe not.
Where are the monsters? Where are the monsters for this game?
All right, here we go. We got a combo exhibition. Yeah. All right.
Oh my god. Half-Life. 6 hits.
Yeah. So you see this is Genesis speed and the life bar difference.
Yeah.
You see there, Damn. 75.
Chopped up. Chopped liver. Here you got strings. Links.
Absolutely. There's absolutely links. Yes. They're called chain strikes, I believe.
They have a name.
Chain strikes. Yes. Hammer. Oh, don't get cornered.
Yo, the beatdown was real.
Cross up.
Flame. Yo.
And a lot of these knockdowns. There it is. Oh!
We got set up.
Nice. I was gonna say a lot of the knockdowns too. You see, like there's time enough for you to jump in and like get something needed. Oh my god. Swag.
Let's go. 22 hits.
Oh, that loop though. Oh my god. Oh, you're done.
Yep.
Although you better. I bet you have to have your negative edge on fucking point though. Yeah. Head combo. Head combo. Head combo. Keep it going. Keep it going.
Chuckles.
That's that head combo.
That's a chuckle.
Oh
my god.
Oh.
Yep. QA's not gonna find that one in time for your SNES release.
Holy shit! Don't get cornered.
Okay, let's go juggle.
Hey, volleyball.
Hey. Gravity.
Head combos, baby.
Faster.
Hey! Keep the rhythm up.
You're not done? Sometimes I'm like, yo, they're swinging and cutting and cutting and cutting.
Wow.
Yep. Oh,
Mini juggle.
it's gonna get deleted.
Oh my god.
Deleted!
Boom.
I could feel it. I was like, oh. He's too close after the halfway point.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh. And the body. And the body.
Both.
And the body. Oh.
Yeah, the gravity drops.
Matter is reorganized with life generating results.
Wow.
Gravity system is Weapon Lord?
Proration loops.
Too advanced.
Proration loops, yo. Error macro. Killing it. Killing it.
This game is basically if Nikola Tesla made a fighting game. This is what's going on.
It was yeah, yo, never forget April 7th, 2008. Where were you when the Weaponlord combo exhibition came out?
Where you at?
What the fuck were you doing on that day? I was doing the wrong shit. Wasn't watching that.
I didn't know.
Fucking up. Fucking up is the answer.
Messed up. Your whole timeline wasted.
It's all the ingredients and then too many ingredients and now they can't fit in the pie anymore, you know? So if
It doesn't even hold. You try to scoop
you can't.
Falls everywhere.
No. Just the pie is full, very full. I would love to see some form of something, you know. But yeah, those, like I said, those cool HD sprites existed as concept art for what could have been. Like it's almost like your only hope is like a fucking really elaborate Mugen project.
Like on steroids, you mean?
That's it.
Like,
yeah, but we've seen the likes of like newer shit, like those last two.
I forget the name.
Yeah, I forgot what it's called, but like we played those games where it's like the newer Mugen system that's like built off of the back of Mugen to do more. Like you can do all kinds of wild shit these days, you know, to be perfectly honest. But yeah, maybe someday. Maybe never. God damn, though. Look at that.
Beautiful.
Oh, well. Okay.
Welcome to the world. Let's get it on now. Select the mix, first bit, get it on now. Select the mix, 7-6. Let's get it on now. Choose the best one.